Okay, these are our 560 watt PowerWorks panels in the yard. Currently running with the eco-worthy panels. And it's late February in 2024. So I moved these to make sure they're angled to the sun properly. And let's see here if you can read that. PowerWorks FSP 160 watt. They don't make these anymore, but these are really good. I mean, these 5 panels together are 800 watts of solar panels. And I have seen 805 watts coming in with these panels. So very awesome panels, these PowerWorks panels. So I would highly recommend the PowerWorks panels to anyone looking for foldable, deployable solar panels, as they are really, really good. Okay, this is our new EG4 6500EX, and I'll tell you what we're doing right now. So we have 660 watt foldable solar panels deployed in the yard right now, and that's coming in the PV2, so bringing about 639 watts. And then we have the 9 eco-worthy panels on the roof, and those are bringing in 991 watts, and they're capable of 1,755 watts. And we have the power going from the EG4 here down to a power strip. This power strip does have a 20 amp fuse and can handle up to 2,500 watts. And I'll show you what I'm running right now. Don't mind all the wires. It's a little messy right now, but I'll show you what we're running here. We're running our water distiller, which pulls about 800 watts or so for about 4.5 hours. Now we're also running our toaster oven right now, making some bread, which pulls about 1,400 watts at times. It will pull it for a little while and turn off once it's up to temperature. So it turns itself on and off as needed to keep the temperature where it's supposed to be. But we don't have enough solar coming in to run the distiller and the toaster oven. So right now we're actually running the toaster oven off of our AC 200 Max. Now what I did to compensate for running the toaster oven is I have the AC 200 Max charging brick being powered by the EG4, and it's putting some power back into our Bluetti AC 200 Max here. So you just see the toaster oven just turned on, pulling 1,422 watts, but we're putting 460 watts back into this unit so I don't fully drain it down. As of right now, it's 90%. It was at 92%, but it's come down a little bit because it's pulling a pretty big load there, and it's been running for about a half hour. But the advantage of having the EG4 system is that you can run the load strictly off of solar. So this green light on here, the second LED down on the left, if that's solid green, that means all the loads this thing is running right now are being powered strictly by the solar. And it's not using any battery power to power the loads right now. So it was running the water distiller for about 800 watts and running the charging brick, which probably pulls about 500 watts. It's running all that right now off of solar. And like I said, I could not run all that right now off of solar if I had both the water distiller and the toaster oven plugged in. Not to mention this can only handle, this power strip here is a 20 amp fuse power strip. It can only handle 2,500 watts, so I don't want to go over that 2,500 watts. And 800 watts plus 1,400 watts would be about 2,200 watts, so it could probably handle it, but no need to push it right now. So, but this is one of the big advantages of a system like this, like an EG4 or perhaps a Solar or several of the other manufacturers out there. You can have if you have enough solar coming in, you can run your loads directly off of solar instead of having to use the battery. So for example, let's walk back over here to the Bluetti. On the Bluettis, this is the AC 200 Max with 2 V230 batteries. And again, sorry about all the cable mess, and that's our old AC 200P. These have pass-through charging, yes, but what happens is you're charging the battery and discharging the battery at the same time. So you're constantly putting wear and tear and draining the cycle lives of your battery because you're constantly charging it and discharging it at the same time. And so this will put a lot of wear and tear on these solar generators that don't have the capabilities like the EG4 or some other brands where they can take the power coming in directly from the solar and send it directly to the load, bypassing and not taking and draining down your batteries. So that's one of the big advantages of having a solar system like this, EG4. You can strictly run everything you're running strictly off the solar. And as you can see, still have the green light lit up, which means right now all loads are running from the solar input. If this light was on, that means it's running from solar and battery. But right now, it's just running off the solar. And it's about 12:41 in the afternoon right now, here in late February 2024. So right now the system is doing really, really well. We hope to have more solar power panels coming in so we can run more stuff. But for right now, very happy with the system and what we're able to do. And again, strictly running loads strictly off the solar without having to put wear and tear on our batteries. Okay, so right now we were running the water distiller and we were running the power brick to recharge the AC200 Max. So you can see right here our solar bringing in right now 1,506 watts, currently pulling 1.3 kilowatts. That's the 800 watts plus the 500 watts for the charging brick for the AC200 Max. Our battery, our EG4 battery is currently at 85%. Looking at solar, the 9 eco-worthy panels right here bringing in 890 watts. The 560 watt panels in our yard, the PowerWorks panels bringing in 590 watts. As you can tell right now, it's all coming from solar as the battery discharge current currently is 0. So right now everything is being powered from the sun, from the solar panels coming in, which is great, which is another advantage of the EG4 system or another system like it where you can actually run the entire loads off of solar as long as you have enough solar coming in. You won't put any wear and tear on the battery.